What's happening? What's happening? This your boy Trey, LoftP, back in the loft.
It's your boy Steve Lou, what it do?
That's right. And we got the multi-talented
DonnieB
off in the building with us, man. Artist slash manager slash hustler slash
mogul slash.
I'll let him tell you about it.
Everything.
About everything.
How about it? So I'll let him tell y'all a little bit about himself, man. So what's good, man? What are you into, brother?
Man, I'm into everything, man. I'm just trying to get to the money, man, any way possible, you know what I'm saying? So business, opening up businesses, you know what I'm saying? Music, real estate, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I could do to, you know what I'm saying, make the dollars, you know what I mean?
Sure did.
So like, I feel like you gotta have multiple streams of income, like so.
Sure did. So what are your multiple streams of income?
Right
that
now,
we can talk about, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Right now, I own a body shop, auto body shop, so, you know what I'm saying, we do like auto work, collision work, paint jobs and stuff like that. Right. And then I just started a label, it's called Red Breed.
Breed.
You know what I'm saying? So we got artists, we got producers, we got engineers, we got models, we got, you know what I'm saying, production team, you know what I'm saying? We got everything like in-house, you know what I'm saying? So we rocking.
Got a Rare Breed project. What's the current project that y'all working on right now?
I mean, I just dropped my first project, which is called Rare Breed Volume 1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then I just dropped a single called Rare Breed, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, that's one of my biggest songs because I got kind of like industry folks on it, you know what I'm saying? Young Ralph, Jug Man, produced by Zaytoven. You know, so that was like a big music for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was huge for me. And then like, you know what I'm saying? I'm end up getting my own studio, so I'm recording every day, you know what I'm saying? So trying to shoot like a lot of visuals off this project right here. So I dropped this project in October, you know, so I'm looking at dropping my next project in probably October. Is upcoming October. I'm trying to keep pushing this, keep putting some more visuals out for the songs on this project because that's how I put a lot into it. I'm trying to get as much out of it as I can.
Cool shit, grinding.
And the Zaytoven production, that's a big deal.
Huge.
How you get them connections?
Man, just connecting. You know what I'm saying? Being out here just, you know what I'm saying, fucking with different people, you know what I'm saying, being in the right loops, being in the right circles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Detroit, right. You know what I'm saying, but I've been out here for 10 years. Been out here doing party promotions and stuff like that. So I kind of been in the mix, in the entertainment mix, and I've been managing for like 10 years, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of been in the loops, had these relationships like we was talking about with, you know what I'm saying, Daddy and all them, right. With TIG and been broke before. You know what I'm saying? So I've been out here, you know what I'm saying, like just building bridges for a minute.
That's. You know, because I was looking at the bio, I seen you from Detroit, moved to South Carolina, went to school in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So tell me about your journey in the music industry so far.
So when I came to college, I came to Atlanta when I was 18 for school. And then when I came to college, you know what I'm saying, my dude that I was roommates with, he wanted to be a rapper. I just came to college, like, I gotta make it happen, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't even necessary. So I ain't really say have my own vision, you know what I'm saying, or know what I wanted to do. I was just trying to get back. I can't fuck this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So when I came to college, man, my boy already knew what he wanted to do. He already had his vision. He knew he wanted to be a rapper. He had the whole plan, the whole vision. And I was just a dude like, shit, let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? So it went from, you know what I'm saying, like us starting throwing parties to me end up becoming a manager, you know what I'm saying, not even having no experience, just what we gotta get done, who we gotta talk to, you know what I'm saying, I gotta pass the CDs out, I gotta talk to the DJs, what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I was doing that for so long, just building these relationships and connections, and you know, at the end of the 10 years it flew by, you know what I'm saying, it flew by and I just thought like, damn, we still in the same spot, we ain't really, we ain't nowhere, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting all my money up, and you know what I'm saying, so, you know, 10 years later I decided, you know what, man, I'm gonna start doing music myself. Right. And the only reason, and I never wanted to do music, ever. Like, that was never my passion. My family used to do music. I was never the type of dude that wanted to do, I used to play around with it, but I never wanted to do music. And but I always wanted to tell my story, just, you know what I'm saying, my come up and how, you know what I'm saying, I always know I wanted to tell my story. I thought that the artist that I was promoting was gonna blow up or something like that, and I was gonna be able to like write a book or shoot a movie or something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, 10 years later it went past, and then I was like, yo, man, I done made all the resources and connections that I need, you know what I'm saying, to tell my story right now through music. Like right now, like I know all the DJs and club owners and promoters and producers and, you know what I'm saying, I already got these connections. Right. Like, I can tell my story right now, you know what I'm saying, and paint a picture with videos and all that right now through music. I'm like, damn, you know, all I gotta do is learn how to rap. I already know how to market myself and promote myself, and you know what I'm saying, I already got relationships, so I was like, man, I'm just gonna try to learn how to, my boy, he know how to rap, I'm just learning how to rap.
Right.
And I was like, why not? So the first song I recorded was called, like, Why Not? You know, so I went to the studio.
That's what's up.
Went to the studio, recorded the song, man, and like, heard my voice, man, and I'm like, damn, like, that's me? Like, that's me? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first heard my voice, you know what I'm saying, on the song, over a beat, man, and she was there, my, you know, so my camera girl was there, she really helped out a lot, man, because she took photos, just kept capturing the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I had a chance to really go back and look at them pictures, like, damn, like, then I heard my voice, and I'm like, damn, like, I'm gonna just stick with it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna give myself a year, I'm gonna just go hard for a whole year and just see what happens, you know what I'm saying? And like, what's today, May 10th or something like that? So May 5th, make it a year since I actually been an artist, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I did a lot, and I told myself I was gonna give myself a year to really see what happens or where I'm at, to really see how serious I'm gonna take it, man. And I came a long way, man. I got Beethoven already on the track. I had that track like within my first 5 months, you know what I'm saying?
That's big.
So like stuff really kind of moving and taking off for me, you know what I mean? I ended up starting the whole label, and then when I started my project, because I told you I used to do promotions, I had under my name, DonnieB Promotion. I was doing like all the college parties when I was in school.
And what school did you go to?
I went to Clark Atlanta.
Shout out to Clark Atlanta, man.
Clark Atlanta for sure.
HBCU, how about it?
A lot of great people, man.
Cool shit.
The network is crazy.
Dope ass shit.
Tell us about your experiences in all these different cities, in Detroit, South Carolina, in Atlanta. What's the experience?
So Detroit, man, Detroit was just like Detroit kind of, that's where I'm from, that's born and raised, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of is that's my foundation, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up poor, you know what I'm saying, no parents, my brother was murdered, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to really like just grind like since I was a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like for everything that I wanted, so you know, like it was just like, I was really like, statistics, well, just knowing where I'm from the east side of Detroit, you know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be dead or in jail for sure. Like I was out there at an early age, man, like doing all types, stealing cars in elementary school, like really wild, and you know what I'm saying? Like to the point where like me making it out of that shit, man, was a blessing. I ended up what really saved me was I moved to South Carolina when I was 15. Had a chance to really get out, and went to South Carolina, man. It slowed me all the way down, like. And it's crazy because when the time I moved to South Carolina, that's when everybody my age or, you know what I'm saying, peers that I was hanging with started selling drugs. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like this shit was like planned out. Like I just skipped away, you know what I'm saying? So moved to South Carolina.
What part of Carolina?
Greenville.
Greenville, that's what's up.
South Carolina. So I did my last 3 years of high school, and I went out there, man, I was getting into all type of trouble, man, just moving from the city to, you know what I'm saying, a slower place like that. Like it was just, I was turned up to the max.
Ain't that where the peaks at? Greenville, ain't that where the peaks at? No, that's Gaffney.
That's Gaffney.
Yeah,
that's Gaffney. So, you know what I'm saying, I was like turned up when I moved to South Carolina. I was, you know what I'm saying, they ain't make it out of that motherfucker, so but I was always smart, you know what I'm saying, I always had like the book smart. I was bad as hell, but I always had like, I was always the type of dude to go get my work done and, you know what I'm saying, always make good grades, so they just kind of, and then I was going on some college tours and found out about Clark, and I was like, I'm gone. So I accepted the Clark, I ain't never looked back.
That's dope.
Never looked back.
That's
so I got out here, you know what I'm saying, I met my boy freshman year. He said he wanted to be a rapper, and I'm like, shit, I ain't got no vision, like, let's get it poppin'. I'm a hustle, though. So, you know what I'm saying, I ended up staying out here. I never went back home. Like, even, like, when kids was going back home after their freshman year, the summertime, I was like, man, I ain't going home. I'm staying out here. Like, I started seeing, like, I came out here in 08. You know what I'm saying? That's when Nicki, I'm talking about my sophomore year of college, I threw a party with Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen, like, I was, like, Atlanta really opened my eyes up, you know what I'm saying, to the point where, like, you can really do whatever you want to do. Like, if you got a dream, like, you can really come true. Like, this is the first place that really taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Nicki, I threw a party with Nicki Minaj when I was 19.
That's back when they were Waka and all that was good.
Waka was coming to my college parties, like, walking in there, like, beating college niggas up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, I'm seeing this shit with my own eyes. Like, and then, you know what I'm saying? A couple years later, like, these niggas is multi-millionaires, so I'm actually experiencing this shit firsthand. So I'm like, Atlanta just really made me believe, like, cause you know what I'm saying, where I'm from, like, I ain't, like, people don't really believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't believe that you can go from nothing to something like that, you know what I'm saying? Cause people don't really got the resources, but I seen it firsthand with Atlanta. That's why I love Atlanta. That's why I rep Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because this kind of why I spent all my adulthood at, you know, all my adult years at. And, you know, rocking.
I mean, you got a slight Detroit music industry now that you got T Grizzly involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's popping on Detroit music scene right now?
Man, Detroit music scene is pop. I'm gonna keep it real. Like when I heard T Grizzly, you know what I'm saying? When he first, like I heard T Grizzly before, like the world heard it, like because it was popping in Detroit, of course. You know what I'm saying? So my family calling me like, "Yo, you heard this song?"
Right.
And I ended up going up. I watched the whole his whole. I went to Detroit right after that, like in November, when it, like I think it was last year or 2 years ago.
Right.
When he dropped that first day out, I ended up, like, people calling me on this, I'm putting everybody on it. I remember calling my homeboy in LA, like, you know what I'm saying, just sharing it. I ended up going to Detroit. It was everybody going crazy in Detroit. And then, like, you know what I'm saying, like T Grizzly is a real, like, he identifies with the, you know what I'm saying, with Detroit, like, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from at least, you know what I'm saying, like you know, you got Big Sean and Eminem from rep Detroit, right. But like T Grizzly really, like,
Street sound.
Like, he's like, you know what I'm saying, the street sound.
And he's still hungry.
People, and he's still hungry. Like, people can relate to him, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt myself in T Grizzly, you get what I'm saying? So, he actually inspired me to rap too. You know what I'm saying? He was like a reason. I'm like, damn, like, I don't know what it was about his voice or whatever. He just brought me back home.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I'm about to start rapping, bro. Like, he was you know what I'm saying, the reason why I was influenced to rap as well.
Cool shit. Yeah, I see that, man. I fuss with his movement too as well, man. And that's how I kind of that what attaches me to artists is when I hear their stories. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I feel you when you say, you know, you really want to tell your story. You
man,
really,
like I always knew, like, cause you know what I'm saying. Before I wanted to do music, like my story just need to be told regardless. Like, cause you know what I'm saying. Like where I'm from, like man, like I really come from nothing for real. Like no parents, like no nothing. Like one of the worst situations. I feel like, you know, I know there's always situations worse, but I come from a pretty bad situation. You know what I'm saying? The fact that my life just kind of went through the direction that it went. You know what I'm saying? Like it just need to be told because, you know what I'm saying, this is an inspiring story.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying, for people that come from backgrounds that I come from.
So it's a blessing, man. We got you on the couch, man. Hollering, you know,
For
you
sure,
are from the Loft, man.
blessed, man.
So I commend you. I salute you. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Everybody ain't here to tell their story. You know what I mean?
I was looking on YouTube. I seen how was your experience on at South by Southwest?
Oh man, that shit was amazing. Like I said, man, I think I'm the king when it comes to promotion and marketing. Like I've been doing that for 10 years. I was 18, doing the parties. I ended up making a name for myself out here. You know what I'm saying? So, like I already had that background. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go out there, give me some couple stages, but you know, I'm gonna do what I do best, which is promote. Like if they don't know nothing, they gonna know I'm here.
Right.
So I came out there heavy promo, heavy CDs, T-shirts, stickers. You know what I'm saying? Camera team, like you know what I'm saying. We came out there probably like what 8 to 10 deep. You know what I'm saying? We had retractable banners and shit. So, and you know, I thought a lot of people was gonna be out there like this. So like, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
So we was like, it was people out there with their promo material, but like we was like overly prepared.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, everywhere
but
by the time we left, like niggas knew we was there. You know what I'm saying? That was my goal to just like mass promote.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's a big part of like, you know what I'm saying, being an artist is like promotion. Like, you know what I mean? Like it ain't even about the talent. Like it is about the talent, but it's about the business and the marketing. That's like the most, you know what I'm saying? That's like the biggest part of it. And once I figured that out, I'm like, shit.
And so for those who don't know, I mean, what exactly is South by Southwest and why did you want to be there in attendance? You know what I mean?
Like honestly, just from my experience of being there, like if you're an artist and you say you're an artist and you really like, you saying this is what you want to do and you not going to South by Southwest, like you ain't really taking your career serious. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this is my first year and I went. And you know what I'm saying, these artists that I know, like homeboys I know that's been rapping for 10 years or whatever, and they still ain't been there, like bro, like I used to tell my artists, like bro, I don't care, like you want to be the rapper? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if you gotta get on a Greyhound with a book bag, bro, with a couple CDs, bro, like you gotta be there because at the end of the day, you don't know who you gonna run into, you don't know who you gonna meet. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't even putting yourself in the environment or in the situation, then you cheating yourself, you know what I'm saying? But like from my own experience though, like you got, like if you're an artist, like you have to go to South by Southwest if you're an independent artist trying to get on because everybody and their mama there, like, you know what I'm saying? I seen everybody in Atlanta. Like I'm talking about from Rollo to, you know what I'm saying, to Jugman to like anybody, like industry dudes, you know what I'm saying? On top of like people that's trying to still
folks already on and folks
already on. It's like a big music network, you know what I'm saying? Like and people think that you gotta have so much, but really, you know what I'm saying, like people smoke weed all day. spending all this money on weed when like that ain't nothing but a bus ticket, $50 bus ticket down there, man, and just go figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So people really just, you know, like, I feel like that's a place, man, where you gotta go as an artist, man, if you taking your music career serious.
Sure did. Can you think of some other places, because from a manager perspective, I guess you would have that insight, what would be some other places or other events that artists must attend? I know we have something here that just passed not that long ago. I forgot the name of that shit now. But
you talking about not something about AC3.
Yeah, the AC3, that's big.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah.
Actually, I went to one event. I don't know how I forgot, but yeah. So, but the AC3, you got. I don't know. You got some.
It's so much stuff going on with the music, man. Like, you gotta really just be in the right. You gotta know the right. Cause man, it's a lot of finessing out here too, man, in this music industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's crazy.
Spend your money,
man. Yeah. Boy, you would spend some money. I'd spend some money just jumping into it, like head first. Like, I'm about to go head first, 100 miles an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta watch out for that too, because there's people that's coming from these towns that don't really know nothing. You know what I'm saying? And say they little money up, man, and they come to a place like Atlanta, man, and
be like, I'm finna make it today.
They finna make it today in Atlanta, boy, and you don't understand. Like, there's a million people out here that's doing something with music, or say they doing something with shows, and saying they know this person, or they was with these people back then, and you know what I'm saying? Indeed. And you know, lost all your money.
Goddamn right.
So you kind of gotta like, man, you gotta kind of like.
Your situation, you wearing all these different hats. You got the CEO hat, manager hat, promoter hat. What's been your lane so far? Your favorite lane?
I mean, like I said, I'm a businessman. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the paper. I'm all about like handling the business. Like, I'm a businessman before I'm an artist.
Right.
You know, so like me becoming an artist, man, it was a challenge, because, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm so busy. My mind, like, it's like two different sides of your brain that you gotta work. You know, it's like being an artist is not easy. Like, you gotta really like go into this whole world, you know what I'm saying, and like really try to express your thoughts, put it on you know what I'm saying, put it in the song, and you thinking about so much different stuff, like, to be able to really put it all together and put it into like one song in 3 minutes, like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go through that whole, you know what I'm saying, progress and that whole struggle and you know what I'm saying? And then once I get the music, it's like, then I gotta go back to business mode, because now I gotta put stuff together to put the music out. You know what I mean? But I love it. Like, I feel like I've created a balance now. Like, I've grasped the whole artist side, man. I'm actually dope too, man. Like, I feel like I'm cold now. Like, I done figured it out.
Check it out, man. We done heard your shit, man. We've been riding it already.
Been playing it.
So it's good,
like,
man.
Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I really got the story that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of rappers, like, the stuff that people rap. Like, I got the story to talk about. I just had to learn how to, like, just stitch it together and make it sound cool, you know what I'm saying?
Tight work, man. You did that from what we've heard already, man. Yeah. So, I mean, how can somebody find your stuff right now, so we know why we got the web
I go by DonnieB, you know what I'm saying, on my Instagram, my Twitter is _4, DonnieB. My label is called Red Breed. We got a website, you know what I'm saying, www.redbreednation.com, where we selling apparel and music and stuff like that. I'm on YouTube, DonnieB, SoundCloud, DonnieB. You know what I'm saying? My first project, Red Breed Volume 1, man, like, it's doing pretty good, man. Got it. And, you know.
We're going to make it do some more numbers, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what I need. I appreciate Trina for setting up the interview for me, though.
Hey, man, she's so dope.
Before you leave, we got to take it to the bag, though.
Yes,
got to take it to the bag, little part that we
got that crown bag, bro. Our lovely interns.
Oh, we out the way.
They got some questions. They're not just for you, so you ain't gonna get the fetish one. Because I think they would have had the fetish one for you, but we burned that one. Yeah. But
see what they talking about.
What is something others might find weird about you, but you think is normal? That's a good question.
Yeah, decent answer.
What people
I'm
find
glad I
weird
ain't had to answer that shit.
What is something people find weird about me? Okay. Like I'm a social person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of dude. Like, I might be out, man. I might go to a club or a bar or something, man. You might see me talking to, you know what I'm saying, like a whole different, you know what I'm saying, set of people that didn't even come with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just in Chicago. And you know what I'm saying, people, and it was like these dudes from, like, I think they said, I forgot their race. I forgot what race they were, but they wasn't black, you know what I'm saying? And we was in the bathroom together, and I was just chopping it up. We just started chopping it up, and ended up going to the bar and was just chopping it up. People were looking at me like, damn, you social ass, like you friendly ass nigga, you want to talk to them? I'm like, no, like I'm a networker because I believe, you know what I'm saying, your network is your net worth. So, you know, I believe, you know what I'm saying, like closed mouths don't get fed, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm here today because of just me being able to socialize and talk to people, you know what I'm saying, and network and build relationships and stuff like that. And, you know, people think that's weird because people, you know what I'm saying, be in their comfort zone and don't step outside the box and talk to new people and stuff like that.
You miss blessings, man. That's how you miss blessings.
For sure.
You know? Sure indeed. Man. Well, that's what I mean. That's real dope, man. And well, shit, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I had you with.
Came up in the loft with the kid, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you fucking with us.
I appreciate y'all for having me and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'll come back and chop it up with y'all whenever.
Oh, no, cool shit, man. And we got the social media.
I got some copies for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to listen. This is my first, look, I'm gonna keep it my project, Red Breed Volume 1. It's the first, it's 12 songs on it. It's the first 12 songs I ever recorded.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I always get, like people was telling me when I told them I wanted to do music, like, yo, record 30 songs and then pick from the 30, because you get better. You get better from every song. My first song I told you I did Why Not, man, it was dope. And you know what I'm saying? I just put my first 12 songs on there and I feel like I got a, you know what I'm saying, cool, nice.
Who the artists we need to be looking out for coming from the list?
Oh man. Trayon Pass, we got Drip, we got Grammy Rich. Them like the main artists that I'm focusing on right now.
Okay.
So they hot, they been rapping before me, you know what I'm saying? They was really, and Outlaw. My boy Outlaw, he out of Detroit. So I got a Detroit artist, I got an Atlanta artist, I got a Philly artist, I got a South Carolina artist. You know what I mean?
So how can someone find them? I mean, as far as you ain't gotta give each individual page, but I mean, what's the main?
The website
on
redbreednation.com.
Redbreednation.com. Y'all check that out.
Yep.
All right, doing shit.
We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna take this LoftP shot. We're gonna say 1, 2, 3 LoftP, and we taking this shot.
1, 2.
Okay. You can do it. You said you
1,
had
2, 3 LoftP.
LoftP.
Hey,
love.
let's do it.